This is a explicit podcast. You have been warned. Michael Worth. Holodeck Hype.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Hi, and welcome to Holodeck Hype. I'm your host, Frank.
And I'm Josh.
And this is a new year, a new beginning, a new life for Holodeck Hype. We're starting anew. We're starting fresh. We're getting new, younger
Frank,
viewers.
we talked about this. This is the one before New Year's Eve.
Oh, it's before?
Yeah. Do you want me to edit this out? No, this is the one after. No.
I thought it was after. Oh, God.
This is the one right before New Year's Eve.
Okay.
That's why I said we can talk about our New Year's resolutions that we're going to try to hit for the new year.
Josh, what's your New Year's revolution?
To talk to us little as amount of people as I possibly can for the whole year.
All right, and that's been Holodeck Hype. Oh, wait. This is season 3, episode 11, The Haunted. We don't need to talk about my New Year's resolution.
I mean, I'd like to know what they are.
They're what everybody else wants,
Is it to back away from Match.com or something like that?
No.
Stop using Match.
I'm not on there.
Dude.
I would back away if I was.
Are you on
there,
Tinder, Frank?
No. No.
Oh, okay. Have we talked? I think we talked about this like 10 times already. So
to back away from life? Yeah, sure. I'm already in there.
The toaster's next to the bathtub.
Oh yeah, God. Hey, when you order a 12-pack of razors on Amazon,
Jesus. One of them gets shipped to you. You get 11. Somehow everyone gets 11 razors. One gets shipped to you.
Yeah, and you send those out as Christmas gifts? Wow.
God, do you send a single razor blade out to everybody for Christmas? I know what to get you for Christmas now.
It's just a huge, 14-point font that just says enjoy.
14 point. I like that. Very precise.
Right when you open it, just wow, this is amazing. Enjoy. So many things you can do with it. I mean, you can clean a bathtub, you can cut your inner thigh, whatever you want.
Yeah,
this is season 3, episode 11, The Haunted. Josh, what is this about?
I think it sells itself there with The Hunted. You know what is happening, dude. He's going hunting.
True. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean. He's looking for Punani outside of the ship, dude.
He's just smelling seats everywhere, dude. He's just smelling everything.
I was at a Burger King outside the realm. I smelled some fucking poon. I had to find the Haunted. And I don't know. Let's get this shit show on the road.
It's a good one. I think starts with your standard, the ship, and it started
dropping over. I don't know. Looks like Earth, at least from what I've seen. Hot tube going into that. God, jeez, some tight suits.
So, what do you think you're going to be doing for New Year's Eve, Frank?
I don't know. Probably shooting a gun into the air and then hoping it doesn't go into the neighbor's house. What about you?
I just noticed that that's what's his name? What's his name? John Hurt or whatever?
Guy with the mustache?
Yeah, he's very familiar. He's a very familiar guy.
Like you've seen him in your dreams, or?
No.
Only in my dreams. Oh no! IMDb starts. God, where have I seen this fucker? God, he's got a tight suit on too. He's got some tight pajama pants on.
Sorry, I need to know.
I know you need to know. You can't start this episode without him. God, his dirty little fucking mustache too. His shit broom. Full of fecal matter.
I don't know. The way that IMDb does episodes of Star Trek, it's really weird. Oh, there, James Cromwell. Yes. Fucking iRobot. Let's go down.
Oh boy.
Fucking American Horror Story. He was in the American Horror Story.
Okay.
He's in. He's in a lot of movies.
IMDb.
Dude, here's the thing: that's fucking. Get this from First Contact, and I didn't even see this on this. He is what's the guy's name that Zephyr Cochrane that discovers warp drive? That's him. That's what I know him from. He's actually in another Star Trek movie. That's not.
He looks familiar from that more to me than most other things.
Yeah,
like American Horror Story, kind of seems like he would.
I don't even remember what he was. Was this the first one he was in? Probably. I mean, I closed the window down, so I can't IMDb anymore. But
close it out. Probably a wet towel. You probably played a wet towel.
Wet towel.
Like a bat towel with his face. Just a dirty mustache sticking out of it. God. Ugh, creepy. He'll pat you dry. That mustache could probably soak up a lot of moisture.
God, a lot of wetness.
Mm-hmm. A lot of juices.
So, you don't have any plans for New Year's Eve at all?
No, not at this moment, no. I mean, you never know. I mean, something can happen.
I might be. Rumor mill is that I'll be in that area for then.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I probably won't do anything though.
I could join you on your New Year's, I guess. You could go face to face with me in IRL.
I don't know if I really want to.
I could go baby New Year and like wear a diaper and a top hat for you. Look at you face to face.
I don't know. Like I contemplated like bringing over like because all I'll need is my laptop and my mic.
Sure.
And I contemplated. I was like, hey, we could plug your mic in. We could just do a podcast sitting in your living room watching it, a real one. But then I was like, wow. I don't know if that. I think it'd be uncomfortable.
It might be because I think we would probably look at each other and like check to see if we laughed at something. And
yeah, I know. It would probably not be right since I'm just staring at a computer screen now.
Right. If I looked over at you, you didn't laugh at what something I said, I'd be like, well, I just didn't land that well.
Plus, I don't think I could do this without any with clothes on, and I probably would need to be clothed around you. So
I would prefer it.
Yeah, I know you would.
I'm not saying you have to be.
I would prefer that I was clothed around you as well.
Yeah. I don't want you to wear like a glitter G-string.
Dude, I'll just wear a big moo-moo. I'll just wear a moo-moo to your house. No undies, no underwear.
God. One, I don't want glitter all over my furniture.
I use glitter lotion all over my body. But the thing is no, yeah, I want to get like a hospital gown, dude, to wear around your house. The back's not even tied up.
On the back, it just says, "Whoops, I didn't close."
It's just always like it's like barely like I do like a tie to do a knot, but it's just the beginning of it, and it always just breaks open. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds terrible. To me, I don't know. I mean, God. Somebody else might love that. I don't know.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Some guy walking around in a hospital fucking gown in your house.
New Year's. Baby New Year, here I am. God, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You just have a rattle.
In a hospital gown.
My neighbors come over. They're like, "What's going on over here?" I'm hearing a rattle pretty loud.
Like it's a large baby rattle.
It's like fucking 3 feet wide and shit. You're like,
I get it specially made. Frank, you know that I will go to no lengths to do stuff. I mean, I send stuff to your house.
That's true. You probably would.
You never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm scared.
After we talked about Keith David not too long ago, I felt like mailing you I would just print a shitty picture out in black and white on a piece of paper and I just thought about sending it to you in the mail.
Keith David?
Yeah, just a picture of Keith David.
It says, "I'm just going to shit in your toilet."
No, it's nothing. I was just going to put just a picture of him. I wasn't going to say anything.
Perfect.
And I wasn't going to put a return address on the envelope. You just have Frank.
Don't worry.
Oh, I said your last name. Guess I'll be editing that.
Wow. Jesus Christ, dude. You just put me on blast. God. In the forefront. Too many people know where I live.
It's okay, Frank. I can edit this.
Yeah. God. Oh, that got me scared.
That's
Jesus.
all right.
It's like clammy.
Your hands are all sweaty and stuff.
I was sweating. I was like, I need to put some climate light gear on.
God, you need some Gold Bond. Put it down your pants.
God, looks like fucking chalk after you're done on the board.
Chafing. One of our friends that we have, mutual friends, like I've seen him fucking before. Now this is way a long time ago, 12 years ago. But like we were about to go out, and he just fucking opened the back end of his fucking shorts and fucking puffed Gold Bond down his fucking ass crack before he went out one night. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, hey man, I get he stopped chafing, you know? I was like, what?
Wow.
He's not even a big guy, you know? Not a fat guy, so I don't know. He was interesting. Never seen anybody just fucking pull their pants like out a little bit and just fucking puff fucking Gold Bond down their pants.
But you fart like a ghost, pretty much. Wouldn't you? Like,
yeah, like it goes through. It goes through your short. It goes through your like pants.
Hot
you
cloud,
think?
like out.
I guess if you farted like you know like with enough force, like it could probably the powder could go through your shorts.
Yeah, we're on the dance floor and people are like, "Yeah, the fog machine's rolling. And you're just farting, dude."
They just farting. God.
And the hot powder is hitting the air, and like it smells like Gold Bond and farts.
I mean, what does Gold Bond and fart smell like though?
I don't know. You were there. I don't know.
I don't think he farted.
But I don't know. I mean, what's Gold Bond smell like? I don't know.
I don't remember it. That's the last interaction I've had with it in IRL or IRL.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say in though. That's one of my problems is to say in IRL, but you can't say it's just IRL. Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
The I implies in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have to learn.
Leak speak.
God, O'Brien, dude.
He's hitting hot lasers.
Oh, just got hit.
Baked potato hit. What was the temperature you cook baked potatoes on?
I actually don't. The last time I've done it, I think it was through at like 350.
Baked potato?
Yeah, like in the oven.
Yeah, God, it's been a long time. I don't know. You ever had a baked potato on the grill?
No, I haven't done that actually.
Yeah, it's really
even when
good.
I had like my big grill, like at my old other house.
It's something else, dude. It really changes it. It's really good.
I mean, I've done just about everything else. That's weird that I just haven't done that.
I just
like it's like for me, when it comes to potatoes, I only get the little like either the Klondike or the gold ones or the red ones, the real little ones like the circles, and I boil them like or steam them.
God, do you watch them boil? You're like, fucking die.
And then I make a butter sauce with like a little bit of dill, dill, and chives and butter, and I just fucking roll them in there, dude. Perfect. That's how I do potatoes, man. I don't do potatoes very many other different ways than that.
Holiday High is sponsored by Dill. Jesus Christ.
I know. I go through like dude, I looked on Amazon. I was thinking about buying like bulk dill.
Yeah, and it pulled up your references. Like this is many times you bought it. It's like 26 times in a year.
I looked into all I know is this is welcome to Holiday High. My name is Josh, and I've looked into buying bulk dill seasoning.
Wow. You think you'd buy dill condoms if they made them?
You mean like flavored condoms? Why would I do it? It's like I'm gonna taste them. I guess I could. But...
I mean, for your girlfriend, she's like,
okay, okay. Right.
I mean, dill. I love dill because you have it a lot. So here's a dill condom.
Jesus Christ! I'm the one that likes dill.
I know, but if she kisses you after she's gone, I don't know.
Stop. Just stop before you're ahead. Do hypotheticals without me involved.
But you like dill, so
I
that's how
I
you win.
love dill.
I know you do. I know you do.
Everything I do, like I make my own. Like, remember, I think we had it, and the night I made. This was the last time we recorded. Like, I was talking about how I had a bag of Lay's and like just like a thing of sour cream, and I was just gonna make a sour cream dill sauce. Oh god! And I just ate like half a bag of fucking regular Lay's chips, dude.
Have you ever came in that sauce?
No, I have not.
I just wondered if you did. You're like, you offered your girlfriend. You're like,
God, stop with this. Stop bringing my real life into this.
IRL.
No, I don't even know what I was gonna say, dude. I put dill on everything, man. I don't know why.
Are you dill, Billy?
It's like everything. It seems like I'm like I know what would make that better. Just put some dill on it. Like even like if I like use some ranch, I'll add more dill to it.
Is a dill plus a hillbilly a dillbilly?
Yeah. It's like Hellbilly Deluxe. Remember that Rob Zombie album?
Oh yeah, classic. Dig through the ditches and.
Yeah, that kind of wasn't like his best though. That was actually probably his worst.
I like that one though.
Eh.
It's classic. Got me going. I could fold my laundry to that, probably.
Yeah, I probably could too, but
if anyone's out there, download or stream Hillbilly Deluxe and fold your laundry to it.
Send us a video.
Yeah, send us a video.
God.
Of you folding intimates.
And if you could do it with a fucking hospital gown on that's not untied in the back, I'd enjoy it.
With like a flashlight towards your anus.
Yeah, but they don't. I mean, they can't. I guess if they're using the flashlight, they can. But I mean, you need light.
Well, you find a flashlight with some duct tape. Yeah, I mean, there's creative ways you can do things.
Oh, of course. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. I mean,
yeah, right. I filmed some things.
I've done some things that I didn't think were possible just because I wanted them to happen. I wanted them to happen.
I've used hangers in ways that no one thought was possible.
Oh yeah. Ooh, hangers? Like wire hangers?
Wait. Yeah.
I've used wire hangers in some interesting ways.
The problem with wire hangers is you always end up, you put a shirt on, you want it to dry or something. You don't want to dry it like in the dryer, so it gets too tight. And then you put it on, and then fucking it's got like nipple.
Yeah, I know.
That's shoulder nipple.
Frank, something you got to invest in is you got to go to a place that has the wide, like suit, and they're made out of plastic, like this wide like suit hangers, so that doesn't happen. So it goes all the way into the hanger actually goes all the way into like the sleeve.
The sleeve. Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You have to do it.
That's
I have
awesome.
a bunch of them, but like they're hard to find. Like almost albeit from going to like a department store and like being like, hey, can I have all these suit hangers? Because they're a specific type that are like really big.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I use for all my shirts, like that. Because even if you let them sit long enough, even if you don't like dry them like that. Even if they're dry, they'll have those little, sometimes they'll have those little nipples in them.
Sure. You've got like little nipples on your shoulders. You're like, what the fuck?
I hate that too, man. Welcome to Holiday.
Am I breastfeeding from my shoulders today? Or what?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I've always hated it, especially with like sweaters, man. Like, I hate that. Like a V-neck sweater, and it'll have those, it's really prominent, like in a sweater. So.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, so I don't.
Disgusting.
I actually use those large hangers for that. So, there's a workaround, Frank. There's a will, there's a way. I found one. I have a solution.
Like everything you've told me. I didn't know about those.
Change your life.
I didn't know about those. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
excuse my mind.
You might even have. I know you have a suit. You should check it.
I do.
Like you should check that hanger. Yeah, I know. You should check the hanger there, and I bet you it's exactly what you're looking for. Like, you just probably never even thought about it, but like you probably have one in your house. Like it's a very big, plastic hanger that's very wide. So check it out, Frank. That could be your drying hanger. I just believe
Like
I completely changed your life today.
Hot meats from it usually.
Dude, thinking about just like hot meats like hanging. Remember in Freddy Got Fingered when he's like, "Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage?" It's one of my favorite parts in that movie. Which I think that movie is one of the better movies ever produced, and I know it's like been on the list of the worst movie ever made. But sorry.
Hey, I mean, I watched Friday the 13th.4 and IMDb it got like a 5. So
yeah, wow.
And it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, you saw it's like where Crispin Glover's like, "Hey, where's the corkscrew?" And he's dancing in that movie, dude.
Oh man,
he is fucking on fire in that movie.
He's awkward as fuck during that movie. Yeah.
And then you got the Feld dog doing all this stuff in there.
Baby,
really
that's
love.
a baby Feld dog, though. That's a junior Feld dog.
That's even before. That's before Goonies.
Is it?
I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Baby
IMDb
Feld
doesn't remember those dates very well, but I think it is before.
I would think that might be though. Like looking at him, I was like, "Damn, he looks fucking really young." Like, if you threw a color and look at him, he'd be like, "I'm gonna color.
I'm gonna color now. I'm gonna take a break. Can I have some milk?" Yeah, I mean, dude.
Look at the temperature. Put it.
That movie, dude. Those people fuck on that raft in the like the little pond. Remember that? She goes out on a little raft, inflatable raft.
Right, but I don't think no one maybe might have caught this, but the necrophilia of that guy, dude. When they bring Freddy in and they're talking to him,
Jason.
Jason in, sorry. And they're bringing him in and he's eating that cannoli, dude, and they're asking him and he's like, "Hey, there's a girl back there. She died. She's pretty good looking." No, the paramedics like, "She was pretty good looking." He's like, "No, she still is. You just gotta put her up." I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, I know. You could do that in the '80s and get away with it.
He's a dirty necrophilia. Jesus Christ!
It was okay in the '80s, Frank.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. I'm just like, wow, that's insane. That is something.
You've heard that there's this age-old story, which I'm sure everybody who's listened to this has heard. It's from a long time ago, but like the girl that went to her doctor because she had mites on her mouth.
No, I've never heard this.
Like I've heard it from like 6 different people in my life, like since I was like 18 or 16. And who knows if it was actually a real story at one point, but this is a story of a girl that went to her doctor because she had like mites on her mouth and stuff. And the thing is, she was going down on her boyfriend and he was having sex with dead people. Like he was like at the coroner's office and he was fucking dead girls. So he had mites. Like, so she had mites. He was fucking a dead girl, dude. So she sucked his dick after he freshly fucked a fucking dead person. What a fucking... You would think that would... Dude, that's gotta stink really bad.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
Okay, so even... like maybe he's
That's
fucking...
not how drunk you are. Like, you might want it, and then you're just like, what? I don't
Why does this taste so horrible? Like, I mean, it's probably... If here's the thing is... holes are probably, if you're gonna fuck a dead person, you're the type of person that doesn't matter about which hole you're fucking, right? If you're gonna go as far to fuck a dead person, you don't have no preference over a hole. So he's probably fucking ass, vagina, fucking eye hole if he can. Yeah.
Wow. Nose hole.
Like anything. Okay. So
decorating his flag, dude.
So here's the thing is, so any hole's open. So like this girl is going down on this guy and he just fucked a dead person in the ass. I guarantee you that smells worse than if you're fucking a regular person in the ass, right? I mean,
I gotta imagine it smells like baked beans.
Or is it after you die, you don't have those smells? It actually gets better.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
If there's a coroner out there that's listening to the show, let us know, please. right into the show. Jesus
sure.
Christ.
This is hot with a corner market. I'm just like, yeah, love it.
Holiday Hype is corner approved.
All this dead talk is getting me hot. I'm loving the show.
Jesus Christ. Let's switch up for something else.
You want to be hot with the corner market?
I'm creeped out already. Because you know that exists, dude. You know it does.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh God. Well, after watching that, I believe it does.
Well, unlike
the 80s.
Hey, unlike in the 80s, you have to be quiet about it now. But in the 80s, you could do whatever you wanted. You could be vocal about it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Hey,
it's just a normal thing. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna go fuck that dead girl back there. So, well, I'll meet you later.
I just got a text for shout out on the podcast for Royal Tyborg. Thanks for listening.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. They follow the show. Huh? Okay. Thank you for listening. I don't know who you are, but
exactly. I don't know. I just got a text. I was like, I'm recording Holiday Hype. They said give a shout out, so I did.
If we ever made any money on the show, we would like give away stuff, but we don't make any money, so.
Give away what?
I would just send like, you know how I send you trash and like Taco Bell coupons. I just start sending people that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I
give away my heart.
Imagine just getting a Holiday Hype envelope.
Oh God!
In your mail, like you'd be like the best day.
Oh,
like
God.
You know how like you're waiting for that package that's like thing, but you just get a surprise for a Holiday Hype and it's a Taco Bell fucking coupon. free taco.
Or it's like a razor and fucking shaving cream and fucking like dirty jelly beans that are old.
I don't know where you're going with that, but you got the dirty jelly beans. Here's the thing: is I really like the popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies, dude. God, they're my favorite.
Do you like the weird flavored ones that they're just like, here's a hot turd on a Sunday?
Dude, yeah, that's I saw, and I've never had them, but I saw it at some store. Like, oh, these are the gross ones. There's like grass clippings and like all these weird things, and I was like, who in their right mind would get that? I was like, then I thought about it, I was like, I would want to kind of try it, so I might, whenever I come around them again, I might try them out.
I've seen toilet paper butthole.
Jesus Christ. How do you get that flavor? Somebody has to fucking taste shit then and make it, right? I mean, the test kitchen is someone eating a turd and making it. You know?
Yeah, sandpaper clit.
No, that's not for real. Shut up.
Look, I'm saying you got the other one.
I don't think the fucking Jelly Belly Corporation would put sandpaper clit. Jesus, and that's a flavor.
Yeah. What's it taste like?
I guess you got me with that. I thought maybe they would have fucking dirty toilet paper on there, but.
I just let you go. Then I added one. I was like, "Let's test the waters."
I had my whole foot in. You went too far. You could have went in the middle ground somewhere there. I would have been like, "So what's the test kitchen like?" You know?
Yeah, I had a toe in, and I was like, "I'm gonna dip my whole foot in."
Yeah. You're like, it seems warm. Better jump in.
Yeah. Seems like someone peed in this pool. Oh God, we have not watched this episode.
We have slowly gone to not watching them at all. Really.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, this is beyond anything.
We have a Star Trek podcast, so
it's dead. We just use this back on fodder. God, every now and then we can say doing something.
I actually don't mind it because, I really like going through these again and at least watching them, even though we're not. It's still nice to see them, you know?
Right, true.
I mean, anytime I can take away from work to watch Star Trek or watch something cool, I'm happy. I don't care what I'm doing. Dude, I finished up I'm current on Vikings. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
Yeah, we'll see where Ragnar goes, though. I don't like him being like where he's at, but I know he'll get crazy again, even though he's old.
It's weird.
That's the only thing is like so we all know what's her name, Catherine Winnick, who's Lagatha.
Oh,
She's older.
God.
She's
Hang
old.
on. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Think about her.
I just farted, but
I like your moment. I'm like, oh God. You're like, I just.
Well, she's one of the most attractive, I think, women I've seen on TV or movies. I think I can honestly say that, but she is older. She's 40, I think.
I know,
so
which is
her
crazy.
having
She's fucking amazing. She's beautiful.
So
yeah, sure.
So she has Bjorn, who I think he's got to be. So she's maybe playing like 45, which that's a stretch because she already is 40 and looks like she's 25.
Right.
But
she looks amazing.
So she's playing maybe 45 because he's like what? He's got to be like 30 now. So she would have had to have him. And I imagine they probably have kids at 15 in those times. So
sure,
I guess it's not a stretch.
It's not a stretch, probably, no.
For her to have at 15, yeah.
I don't ever, question that. That's not, a problem to me.
But now, Ragnar is supposed to be, super old, and those kids are really old.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird, because Bjorn didn't really age in face or anything, and I know he's younger. Yeah. It's just, they're stretching time a little bit, and I have no problems with it, but it is kind of weird, because, Ragnar now has kids that... Bjorn was already Bjorn was an adult when those kids were 5, and now he looks exactly the same, and those kids are 20. So it's kind of weird.
Welcome to Vikings podcast. I'm your host, Frank.
And I'm Ragnar Lothbrok. I think he's going to get crazy again and fucking murder some people. I can't wait till he goes nuts.
No, yeah, you can tell he's on the border of just fucking breaking free. Carrying his son and shit like that has been
That's not his son though.
Spoilers. Sorry.
That's that one weird dude. Remember that weird dude that showed up?
Dude's son. Okay.
That's the whole thing is she's keeping that from Ragnar that's his, he thinks that's his son. I have a feeling that's going to come out sooner or later.
Right, sure.
Because he's that one. That guy's really weird, that showed up and was kind of like a Jesus figure.
Right,
just started fucking all the girls in the town.
Yeah. He ate a lot of pineapple, I think.
Celery.
Before he got there. Celery. So his cum tastes fucking magnificent.
Yeah.
He's I'm here. And
just every morning I just take a whole pineapple and a whole celery stalk, a whole tree of it, and fucking throw it in a blender and drink that shit every morning.
Definitely should. to your girlfriend's delight.
Jesus, hey. Keep it, hey, IRL, dude.
Well, you're saying you drink that every day. I'm, she smiles every day.
I do too. When I drink it, I seriously do love pineapple though.
I do too.
I eat the tidbits, whatever they are. They call them tidbits, but
tidbits.
But they have the kind of pineapple chunks, and I don't get the stuff in the syrup. Right, only 100% juice.
You're right.
I eat those cans I was eating them every day, man, but
wow,
I don't eat them every day anymore.
God,
there's just you can get a little can. You can get a little can, for 80 cents. Yeah.
Like I said, I just put them on a pizza. So.
God, that's fucking gross, man.
You're out of your mind.
I've never.
When you take a bite and you hit that little sweet smile, and you're
no.
You smile. Man. You smile and you look at me and you're like, thank you.
I look at you.
So, you tell me thank you.
All right, when we record this podcast at your house in a couple weeks here, I want you to make me a pizza. We can eat it while we're recording.
That's fine. I don't think most people want to listen to us.
No, I think we should do we should actually watch a movie and do a whole commentary and record it and post it on here. Just to eat and drink.
Right, sure. That's possible.
Except our mics we would want to listen to the sound, and the mics would pick it up, so it'd fuck it up, I think. So maybe not.
No. I don't know. I mean, I guess we record you in the living room and me in here. Separated from each other. but simultaneously in the same house.
Yeah, I know. I go into the cry room and do it. In
Sit on the
rooms.
bed. You just hear little squeaks. You're like,
You set out some trail mix and some beers for me while we record. I know you would.
it's like E.T. I just put them on the floor and like put a little trail for you to go somewhere.
I'm like, oh, it's time to record the podcast. Oh, it's a little cooler of beer in here too. How delightful. Thanks, Frank.
There's a fruit roll-up edible panties on here.
Fruit roll-up? God, I want fruit by the foot, dude, not fruit roll-up.
Oh, God.
Fruit by the foot, dude.
You want crave jerky?
Oh, God. I think I've heard they have like some weird flavors out right now.
They do. They
like
do.
some bourbon ale or a beer or something.
Yeah.
Pale ale stuff.
Honeysuckle fuck.
I don't know about that, but God, cracking a heavy, dude.
Oh, you're wrapping presents over there.
Wrapping presents? I don't wrap presents.
Oh yeah, Christmas is over. Sorry.
No, but I don't either. I mean, I don't. Maybe I shouldn't get into this. People get really upset when I have voiced my fucking views on how stupid Christmas is. But...
Yeah, it's past Christmas.
Yeah, I just usually.
We celebrated already.
Yeah, it was good. I got everything I wanted. Fucking half-eaten. No, a half-eaten. Oh, no, dude, that's only when I get really, really rich.
Real rich. I forgot.
You know exactly. I'm gonna have a warehouse. I'm gonna have like a little house, like almost an apartment-sized trailer, but then I'm gonna have a huge warehouse, and it's just gonna be full of every Star Trek set that I could possibly make with real dolls.
What if there's a lock?
And lots of trap doors in that warehouse.
What if there's a lock on the bathroom that's like, hey, you need to fake cry or real cry before you can enter this bathroom? People really have to take a shit or piss. They just start fucking weeping.
I just like this. I make everyone put a diaper on first. They don't know what they're like. Why do we have to put a diaper on? I'd be like, you'll find out. I don't want you dirtying that Star Trek uniform I let you wear while you're in here.
You make them dress as Star Trek.
Oh yeah, I make them dress like a Star Trek. An ensign. You have to be an ensign when you go into my playroom.
Well, it's all red shirts everywhere. You're only the one wearing a captain.
All I do is just watch you, and like toilet's locked. You got your diaper on.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, and like there's a code. You listen. You're like, I don't think that was believable. You didn't cry the way I wanted you to.
Sorry. Keep going.
Bathroom 9. And you're like, move along. You watch.
And you just see the fucking. You can see the butt get bigger because they just fucking took a huge dump in their pants.
Someone really crying. You're like, hey, bathroom's open for you. I could tell you really want to go. Wow. What a nightmare. God. Nightmare scenario.
God.
Jesus.
And the real dolls are everywhere.
Commanding orders. You got like fucking voice tapes in.
Oh yeah, dude. When you walk into the set in my little play game, like I just have everybody talking and stuff.
My play game.
It's a little game for me, and I have like people set up like in the quarters and stuff. Like I've got like Picard like doing what his like crazy stuff that we talk about in his little room set up in his
right.
People
sure.
have to go in there and be like, so what would you do if you were here? It's a test.
I think it really scared me that you named it. You called it the play game.
Hey, that's what this episode's called, play game.
It should be.
Welcome to the play game.
Welcome to the play game.
Welcome to Josh's Star Trek play game. I almost said my last name there.
Oh, wow. As you revealed my last name in the beginning
I'm going to edit that out.
Oh, well, keep it in.
No.
I just want to see what kind of mail I get. I just want to see what happens.
I don't think anything would happen.
Probably not.
That's all right though.
I might get something from my Amazon wish list.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, you get that perfect that 12-pack of razors you really wanted.
Oh wow! I can start cutting instantly.
But you get 11, and then the other one gets sent to you.
It goes out to everyone else. Oh man, what a nightmare!
I haven't done any of those subscription shaving services ever,
Yeah,
and I've
I don't
thought
have
about
any
it,
either.
even though I don't.
No, I don't really
shave
shave
I
that
don't
much
shave
to
off
where
often,
I
yeah.
care about that. Like, I'm not trying to keep a clean face. Like right now, I have a pretty crazy beard, so
Me too. I mean, I haven't shaved in probably a month.
yeah.
I just
I'm
because I
probably
haven't had to meet with a client for like a long time, which is good. So
Plus, like, I think your beard grows more the more tears it absorbs.
Jesus. I believe it.
Yeah,
That's why yours is so thick.
it is. God.
Oh man,
What's happening? Nothing.
I don't know. Well, fucking Zephyr Cochran showed up, so I watched it for a second.
I know. There was like a second where I was like, what? Get out of my house, pecan. I don't like you.
I could just think like, I really want to have like a set with real dolls of the bridge.
Like what? Exact figures of each person?
Yeah,
on
dude.
each generation? Or are you talking like you make them up or whatever?
No, dude, the exact like real dolls, like replicas of the people.
Wow.
So I have a Picard real doll.
So you're talking about you need to pay these people that are
Yeah, so
actors
they-
to
so
get body castings of their
So,
public, private areas and stuff
every
like that. Right?
every dimension, dude. So here's the thing is, so I think you could probably, if I was rich enough, like let's say I like was worth like maybe like Bill Gates money or something like that. So like billions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
So
sure,
I think
you-
I could get like all the other people to do it except Patrick Stewart because he's already super rich. Like I think I could get Frakes in there and be like, "Hey Frakes, I'll give you $1 billion. I need you to make a real doll." And Michael Dorn, dude, he's selling T-shirts on Twitter. I could get him to do it.
All right. Sure.
LeVar Burton probably. Brent Spiner, he'd do it. Marina Sirtis, Gates McFadden. I'd pay her extra to do it, even though I didn't have to.
You need you're like, I need to see the circumference of your throat.
They'd be like this. They'd be like, well, you
Mark goes
paid.
down.
They'd be like this. You paid Marina only $1 million. Why are you paying me $2 million? I go, I just want it that much more.
I just need to see out.
God, just getting it.
Gross.
No, I mean, it would just be so great to like wax. Like, this is horrible. Like wax museum people are enough because you can't move. You can't actually move them around like action figures like real
Right.
dolls can. So I need that.
Yeah.
I need that flexibility. It's
Sounds
like
like
it's
a
like playing. It's like
nightmare.
playing with action figures, but played with real life, like real life size.
I can imagine you go through a whole script. You're
I would, dude. I have a card script. Time to go now. Let's go.
The lights are all hot and they're melting and shit. Like,
What a
God, what
nightmare!
happened to your
I'd be
face?
so. I'd just have so much money. I'd be in that whole. I would film it too and just make little videos.
Oh boy! Wow. Someone probably fund you on that.
Yeah, somebody would pay me. I've already have enough money to make the real dolls, so I don't need
Right,
money.
sure.
But
Right. You don't need money, but someone would probably pay.
somebody would take a live action like I just move their. Imagine if you had the real dolls and you could make a live action how they do claymation where they move it.
Sure.
Which would
Every
take
other
you
second.
forever. But I would sit there. It would be my passion project.
50 fucking frames of Beverly jerking you off.
Jesus. Hey, why did you go there, Frank? It wasn't gross until you went there. Yeah, I'm talking about playing with real dolls.
Yeah, exactly. It's the fucking wax hand, just fucking every other second.
Christ.
Just
Oh
stroke
my
you.
God.
Like, Fucking blasting in front
Engage.
of Engage.
Man, what a nightmare.
Oh boy, wow.
That and my 80s, I would have an 80s car collection in that warehouse. Just crazy 80s cars.
From Ferris Bueller's or what?
No, dude, I just have every import. I'd have everything that was made in the 80s.
Pantera?
A what?
A Pantera?
Oh yeah, and I'd have one of my favorites is a TA with a big fire with a bird on the front, dude. Those are my favorite, dude.
Jesus. Would you peel out and you're playing Winger?
Dude, Winger, REO Speedwagon. I just, dude, and then I'd have all those great 80s Nissan cars, too.
Wow.
And Hondas.
Amazing. Was it a tennis court? Sure. You got to have a tennis court.
Of course, naturally.
And a popcorn machine.
Naturally.
In the garage between the tennis court and the cars.
And then you just go to my Star Trek playset, or the play game. It's another compound.
Oh, this sounds terrible.
What
sounds
a fucking world! Nobody's ever going to give me enough money to do anything now that they know. They'd be like, that guy's just going to fucking.
Then I'm scared. We've already had a 50 Trapdoors episode.
Oh, but I just have the play game would also be full of trapdoors.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I'm scared of. You'd be stepping around looking for something. You're like, oh shit.
Then you just fall down, and then you're in a Jason movie, and I have real dolls of the Jason people because that's my next favorite franchise.
You're like, I've hit rock bottom. I'm on the second franchise. Yeah. Through the first. God, what a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, this is trapdoors. You just go into another realm that I've created with real dolls.
Sounds terrible. I'm already scared. Wow.
You started Star Trek with my passion project, but then you go to Friday the 13th next.
Yeah, you're a second tier if you made it.
And what's next to the third tier?
Oh no, what's third tier? Probably Tremors. I would think.
God, Fred Ward, Kevin Bacon is in the first one. Michael J. Gross, dude.
I would imagine Tremors was probably third.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
I'm glad I nailed something in this fucking podcast.
There's a fucking Chang's there. He's like, here's some Swiss cheese and some bullets. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Reba McEntire's in there. Get her in there.
Wow. Where have we gone? Where have we gone?
Where are the trapdoors in my weird world that I have? You can just go to another fucking weird set that I make with play dolls.
Exactly.
That's what it's called. Is welcome to. It's no longer the Star Trek play game.
Wait, what?
Oh, I said my last name there. I gotta.
What was the name of this episode? I can't remember.
The
what
Hunted.
Did we say it was? The Hunt. Well, no, not the Hunted. But what did we call it? God, I forgot.
The play game.
Jeez. Oh, the play game. Okay. Wow. We watched.
I even said my name. I said my name there. It's like welcome to Josh playing. It's no longer the Star Trek play game.
Both revealed their last names in this episode.
It's just called play game, dude. It's welcome to Josh's play game. You just walk into this huge structure. You don't know where. You just keep falling into trapdoors and go into another movie or another franchise.
What if it's set up Monopoly though? You have to roll a dice and you fucking roll around each spot, and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna land.
I would have I would go into God. What do great franchises go into? God, the next one's called The High Ground, Frank. But I would say I would definitely go into the Longmire verse for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's good, classic. Yeah, sure.
Longmire, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I guess there would be Freddy would be hard because he's a dream master. I mean, what do you do in Freddy's? What do you do in Freddy's world?
You go into pipes and fucking warehouses.
You should turn into a pipe and then jump out and be like, Freddy. I need to. You're doing your due.
I like that you're including that.
I know you're doing your due diligence to go through my favorite. I need to go through yours, even though I've seen them and they're not fresh in my mind. So that's what I'm gonna do. Last week of December, even though this is we're pretending like that's what this time is already. But
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my due diligence and go through all the Freddy.
You should.
The El Rey Network had Freddy, just Freddy vs. Jason, which isn't very good. It's actually horrible.
But I feel like most people should probably do their due diligence
go through
to
both.
get through these.
I mean, you're talking about like fucking 20 movies. But, yeah.
Hey, that's been Holodeck Hype.
Well, another episode in the bag. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/holodeckhype. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at holodeckhype. Email us at holodeckhype@gmail.com. Follow our podcast on Podbean at holodeckhype.podbean.com.
Your life as it has been